morning, everyone. I'm out here bright and early. The sun's just come up. I'm here to collect some elderberry. So I'm actually gonna get the flower from the elder plant. Royce is with me. You can just hear him in the background. So what I want to do today is I want to make elderflower cordial. It's a very old drink that you can make yourself. It's really easy. And we make kind of a stock syrup solution that you add to soda, and you can even make it alcoholic if you wish. So let's take a look at this plant before going inside to make the cordial. So here we are. Here is the elderberry shrub. And as you can see, it's in flower. So we've got some beautiful flowers. Some of them are past their prime and some of them are just opening up. What we're looking for today are some newer flower heads. They've got a lot of bugs on them, but we're looking for flower heads that are nice and white and that don't smell like cat pee. You want to have a very fresh flower head that's nice and white and smells very fresh and floral. And we're going to need about 20 or 30 of them. 20 if you're getting some of the big heads of these flowers. 30 if you've got sort of a little guy like that. You can also make your own wild fermentations with them. They have a lot of wild yeast on them, actually, in the flowers. Now, the leaves and stems are toxic for this shrub, and the berries are toxic too unless they're cooked. I'm going to take a look here at this shrub. It can grow about 10 feet tall. It's good up to about zone 2B. Royce is eating some grass. So it can grow in a lot of different places, and it loves to get its feet wet. It loves to be near water. There's a little bit of a stream nearby here. So here we are. This is the elderberry shrub. Let's grab some flower heads. So I'm also collecting some flowers today to make elderflower champagne. So you just want to take it as close to the flower cluster as you can. Collect first thing in the morning when the sun's up, nice and high in the sky, nice and fresh. And I like to use them within a couple of hours of collection. If you have to, you can kind of put them in the fridge for a little bit, but don't wait too long. You don't want them to go bad. Just want to show you guys in and amongst the elderflower here is dogwood berries there. So just make sure of what you're grabbing here. Always identify. I'll just show you the leaf here on the elderflower. It's got about 7 leaflets on the compound leaf there. Be really careful. There's a lot of poisonous lookalikes out there as well, so be 100% sure of what you're identifying. Here is a really nice large one. So like I said, 20 of these guys, 30 of the little ones is what we need. And for little bugs, you can leave them in a bowl outside for a bit just to kind of let the bugs vacate or shake them off or rinse them and then dry them well before use. There's my little partner in crime. He wants to be on the show. Loves to go to for a little hike early in the morning, so we're just out getting things. Looks like a mosquito got him, poor little dude. Oh, my little basket is full. Let's head home and then into the kitchen. We'll start our cordial. Look at those beautiful elderflowers. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to take out these very fresh elderflowers, and what I want to do is I want to just dip them in a little bit of water just to get the bugs out of them. I don't have to go too crazy with rinsing these, but they tend to have a little bugs and detritus in there. So you want to do that. And then what we'll do is we're going to cut off the flowers as close to the stem as possible. The stem is toxic. I mean, certainly if you get little bits, it's not a big deal, but you don't want to be putting this whole thing in there. You want to kind of get the little itty bitty flowers off of this compound flower here with as little stem as possible, but don't be too paranoid. But it's good to get as much of the stem off as possible, or you could get a really bad stomach upset or worse. I should mention it's a little bit easier to get it off of the flower, the main flower head here, if you don't soak it in water. So if you don't mind the bugs, you can do that. So I'm going to use the Instant Pot here to help me out making my elderflower cordial. So what I'm going to do is I've got 1.5 liters of water here in my Instant Pot. And next I'm going to put in, yes, 2.5 kilograms of sugar. This is kind of a syrup that we're making that you can use. Basically what the cordial is that you have this syrup that you put with water or soda, and you have a lovely drink. So there's going to be a lot of sugar in it. So if you're diabetic, this is probably not the recipe for you. I'm not sure. I've never made this with stevia or anything else. So you'll have to look into it if you have problems with sugar. you're going to put that in there. Lots of sugar in there. We're going to stir that up, and what we're going to do is turn this on to kind of put it on saute, because that'll get it kind of bubbling. We just need this sugar dissolved, that's all. The next step, while you're waiting for that to occur, is to zest 2 lemons, preferably organic lemons that are unwaxed. If you can't get those, then just scrub off the wax from your regular lemons. So you're going to want to zest these, so take off the yellow part of the rind and save that, and then we're going to cut them up into slices to put into the preparation here. So here I'm just using a potato peeler. I can't find my lemon zester, so this will just take off. We're looking to take off the yellow part of the lemon here. You're going to save that. You're not going to get rid of it. This will be added to our little recipe here. This is really quick. I don't know. I have a lemon zester somewhere. I can't find it right now. So this will do the trick. We'll just slice up the lemons here. Keep the seeds in and all. It's not a big deal because we're going to be straining this after. All right, let's do the second one. All right, all set. Food scales are very important for this project. Next, we're going to be adding some citric acid, getting that ready. So I think I need about 85 grams of it. So we're just going to pour that in here. Try not to spill it everywhere. Oh no, looks like I need a bigger vessel for this. Hopefully I can fit it in there. Ooh, I can do it. The big glob doesn't come flying out of there. Oh, that's close enough. Whoa, look at that. Perfect. So once the sugar is completely dissolved, you can kind of turn off your Instant Pot there and let the syrup cool down. Then we'll be adding in all of our ingredients. Okay, as you can see, we're done here. That's about 20. That's a lot of work. There are the little remaining bits there. I think I've missed a few, but that's okay. So as you can see, it's mainly flowers, very minimal stems. I've tried to pick them out if I found any. Like I said, the stems, too many of them can make you feel quite sick. So next we're going to put all of our rest of our ingredients into the sugar solution. Just add in the citric acid, and our peels. And the lemons. Oh, this is going to be good, guys. This is going to be so refreshing. And because we're making 1.5 liters of it, I'm going to be able to sort of store it. Don't have to drink it all at one go. Some people even end up freezing it into ice cubes. And there we go. There's our flowers. They kind of oxidize a little bit and turn brown. That's okay. The flowers, just remember when you're getting the fresh flowers, they should not smell like cat pee. They should have a slight floral smell to them. If they smell like cat pee, you've got a problem. That is definitely not something you want to be putting in your cordial. So just make sure the flowers are fresh. Like I said, they're nice, bright, and white when they're nice and fresh, and like they will oxidize a bit, obviously. And I've been crushing those. I've been yanking them off of the stems here. So we'll just stir this up. It's warm but not boiling, and we're gonna let it sit covered overnight for about 24 hours. So I'm just gonna put this lid on here, and it's gonna be covered, not turned on. This is just gonna be warm, and it's gonna be, we're kind of making like a tea, right? So this is gonna sit for 24 hours here in the pot as it cools down. So here we are 24 hours later. Let's have a look. That's what it looks like. It smells amazing. It smells very floral, of course, also with the lemon smell as well. So what I'm going to do now is put it through a strainer here into a pot, and then we'll put it into some Grolsch swing top bottles. It's quite thick and syrupy. Yeah, this is almost full, this pot. I grabbed the wrong size, but let's put this into bottles and then I'll grab the rest. So for the bottles, I'm going to be using these Grolsch style bottles. They're swing tops, and I have sterilized them. You want to make sure to sterilize your bottles. That way you can keep your cordial that much longer. So what I have here is a giant sterilized funnel, and that's how we're going to pour in the cordial into the bottles. I can also use a bottler. I have one of those as well, but this will just be a lot quicker. All right, there's still some in the pot, so I will have to find another bottle. Well, I put it beside my African violet collection, and look at, you can see I've got 5 bottles of it right there. So let's give it a try. I've got my little bee glass out here. Remember, this is a stock syrup, so you don't drink it straight. You're gonna mix it with, some mineral water or, soda. And then you could also, if you wanted to make it alcoholic, you could add gin to it or vodka. So let's give it a try. Just gonna put a couple tablespoons in here. See how thick the syrup is? There we go. I'm gonna mix it with San Pellegrino. And don't forget, you should make it with really ice cold pop, and you can also remember to make it with ice cold water. And also, you should probably chill the Elderflower Cordial mixture, the syrup there, just before serving. Let's give it a try. So I'm just sitting out here in my garden. I'm going to give it a try. Oh, that's refreshing. Really floral taste. Not too overpowering with the lemon flavor. I thought it was going to be really, really strong, but it's not. Oh, this is great. Great on a hot day like today. It's about 80 degrees Fahrenheit outside. It's so nice to enjoy this here in my garden. Super easy to make. Hope you guys try out this recipe. Again, 24 hours and you've got your cordial. I probably didn't need to put 2 tablespoons of the syrup for this amount of this size cup. I'd probably put a little bit less in there, but you can adjust it to your liking, and you could also add, like I said, gin or vodka to it if you were looking for an alcoholic drink. So this can store in your fridge, I think up to a month or 2, especially if you've kept your bottles very sterile. Otherwise, you can freeze it, or some people put it in ice cube trays and then sort of pop them in their drink later on, so when they're ready to use it. I think I have enough syrup now to last me an entire year, so that's a good thing. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and have a great week. Cheers! See you in the next one.